So let's take a look here. Okay, so let's continue. Create a manual save.
Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Hey, Compound Geese, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so let's manually save this, alright? Okay, now that we've manually saved it, what we're gonna do now is I gotta go check an old deck, because I was asked a question, and I think I may have the answer over here. Anyways, what was I doing? What was I doing? Okay. Let's go. How are you doing today? I am doing outstandingly. So, yeah, see, like, those glasses, I cannot wait to go get those glasses. All right. Okay. So, I was asked a question about my, my Nilfgaard deck. So let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what happens, shall we? So how's your day going? Anything new or exciting over there?
So long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now.
Sounds interesting.
Not at all, sir. But
all right, let's
play.
May
the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular?
We're gonna say surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
And then Nilfgaard. I haven't built the deck, but I do have all the cards. So we obviously want the heroes. That's a given. I love that one. Rig von Edric is actually super useful. Those are super useful because they're good swarms. I only have... Okay. Gotta get the spy, gotta get the cow, gotta get the extra heroes, the 10s, yep. Again, gotta get the spies. Let's see. You need the emissaries because those are big hits. Again, more spies. We're at 23s. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take that. 3 and 3. 6. Okay, so this is gonna... Yeah, those can get brutal quick and in a hurry. And then we need... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Let's start this. Let's see this, because it's been a minute since I've run a Nilfgaard deck. So we got a trick. We got a scorch. Well, this guy's not useful to me if he doesn't have his team. Those are going to be 10s. That's a freaking 10. I think this is the best I'm going to do for the moment. So, no, because I got 3 spies. And I didn't get a spy. Damn. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I don't like running Nilfgaard. Oh, you used a spy hero. Jerk. There you go, buddy boy. I will take that. Okay. I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. Damn, that was dumb. Ha! Don't you love when you screw that up? I just realized I have 2 revival cards with a decoy to still pull that off as a 3. And I didn't do it. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, Froggy Pete. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's your day? Boom. Swarming. I think I got that guy too. Yeah, I got him. He's right here. Bam! Hey, I got that same exact card, bud. It's right there. Well, I don't have him, but I do got this guy to match you. Just getting off work? Very cool, very cool. I hope your day was good. Hope the job went well. Hey, Curse of Stephen Ledger. Hey, how's it going? It's going. I got your question. I looked over your deck and I was like, you know what? I think I might have an old save that has all the cards. So I was like, let's go check, right? So I came over here and I realized I was like, oh, wait a second. I didn't build the Nilfgaard deck out because I just never played the Nilfgaard deck. So I was like, well, damn. So I'm building a Nilfgaard deck to get the answer, because on this particular profile, I have all the cards. Yes. Well, why don't we just go with a Yennefer of Vendenberg? And we will revive that guy. Right there. And then I will go like this. And we'll revive that guy. Right there. Bam! Cold and wet, rained all day. Well, dang, that sucks. I hate rainy weather. Like, that's awful. Alright, so we're gonna take our revive guy back and see what they do. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We have 2 hit points still, so we can take a loss. And I got a revive guy in my hand, so we're gonna take the loss, because they only have 2 cards. And we're winning right now, so they at least have to play one of them. And my 1 card equals 2 cards. There it is. We take the loss. They have to open. And they open with a 2. Bam. We just won. Boom. So, Stephen Ledger, you have the expansion DLC stuff, right? So let's try that again.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
And we're gonna let him surprise us again. We're not gonna pick. So it's random on that part. And we're going to play Nilfgaard again to test the deck again. To see if it's as consistent. So, I'm running 3 decoys, 2 Scorched, Geralt of Rivia, Cirilla, Yennefer, Triss, I can't even pronounce that, but the 7 that destroys cards. I was just wondering, and yes, I got the complete edition. Okay, cool. And then, this guy here, because he can go in either melee or... Hold on. That's like super loud in my ears. Turn my volume down. Okay. So he can go in either the melee or the ranged category as a 6 power, and then he buffs everybody in the row. And most of Nilfgaard's deck is 10s. So when this dude comes in and buffs all those 10s on top of that, it's just like it's super useful. This card, we're keeping it simply because if we can get 1, that's 3, which is 12. And then the cow, always put the cow, always put the cow. That's super important. The cow is all important. All the heroes, all your 10s, obviously, all your spies. Do the young emissaries. Whatever young emissaries you got, if you got more than 1, do the young emissaries in the deck. The Emperor Baraga guard, brigade guard, you can... You know what? Let's remove this altogether and see... Okay, so we've removed them altogether. And then you want your medic cards, the ones that do all the reviving. Okay? So let's see if that speeds up our deck any. See, this is a good setup. So we've got 1 spy, 2 spies, 1 scorch, we got the mass summon, we've got 2 medics, and we've got 2 emissaries. And we've got a 15 hero. So, like, this is a good setup already. So we're good. We don't actually need to change anything. So here's what we're going to do. This is kind of mean, okay? So we're going to do this. And go, woo, we get 2 cards. Right? And then I'm going to do this. Throw this 7 out there. And watch what it does. Oh, are you kidding me? It didn't do it. Did they change that? Destroy your enemy's strongest close combat unit. Oh, is 10 or more. Damn, I popped it too early. I screwed that up. That's on me. Okay, so let's play... What do I need? I need 7. So let's just put a 10. I had to rebuild mine and figured out I was missing 4 unit cards, so I was wondering what you thought. And that's why I asked your opinion about it. Oh, I didn't realize you were missing unit cards. I didn't... Oh, because it said 18 out of 22. Yes, yes, yes. This guy. You're missing this guy. He counts as a unit. And you're missing the cow. You gotta have the cow. The cow is super important. It's like super, super important. Woo! We're just gonna trade spies. Love it. I love the spy game. We're gonna hold on to that Scorch until we're done with the spy game. Because if he plays one of his big combo cards, like, I really want to, like, knock it out of the park. Yes, I read about the cow card. Yes, the cow card is amazing. That is all important. The cow card. The cow card is so important. It's probably the most important card ever. Ever? Yep, ever. Alright, so we got some 14s, we got some 10s. Do I got any more spies? No, but you know what I do have? Check this out. This is funny. This is funny. Right? Right? Yeah? Oh, you mother... Man. Okay, fine. I'll let them have it. And the Oleg guy, the guy from the Stoneheart DLC, the main guy, can't remember his name. Cool. Throw him on out there. Very nice. Very nice. Woo! Let's see here. What is my leader ability? Oh. Well, that's super useless because I don't use weather cards. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't use weather cards. Ever. Like, it's not my thing. I don't like them. They slow down the deck, in my opinion. What if I was a dick and was just like, what now? Boom! That's what. Play some weather some more. I'll just destroy your card. That's cool. We got heroes too. Alright. Let's match them and see. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Pass. Cow card activated. That's right. You get this bad boy. What's up? Remember from the very beginning in White Orchard when we killed those cows and then this dude showed up and messed our world up and just went through all those guards? Yeah. There you go. Oh. Some bitch, I'm doing it. Okay. And we just won right there. Like, I don't even need to play anymore. I can just pass right here and win. But that's not how we do things here. No. Not at all. Let's see. We'll bring him back. Alright, yeah, that's enough messing around. So yeah, this deck is won twice in a row now.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
So let me show you what the build is here.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Alright. So, the build. 3 Decoy, 2 Scorch, 1 Geralt of Rivia. Yeah, all the heroes. This guy. Olog von Erich. This dude's pretty awesome. You want to put that guy in there. These guys are awesome if you have 3. If you don't have 3, don't run this. 3 at minimum. You know what? I was getting a strategist on my deck to see what I could improve, and I am missing is viable. Let me see here. You're running Varric. I mean, not Varric, Vesemir. Okay. You're running again, the 6s. Yeah, so you're missing spies, period. You're missing spies, period. You need spies. Spies give you draw power and give you access to more of your deck. Unlike Northern Realms, where if you win the round, you get to draw, this deck needs the help with the draw power. So you want to add those spies. You don't have the spies. You're missing, let's see, you've got this Siege Technician medic, but you're missing the Aetolian Auxiliary Archers medic, and you're there's 2 of them. So you're missing 2 of your medics, which is going to be your revive power there to bring back things like spies your opponent played on your side, or bring back things like medics to continue to revive other medics, and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, you're missing these 3 spies and 2 of the medics. I would get rid of the 2-3 cards you got there. Again, I don't run weather at all. It's just my playstyle. I don't need the commander's horn at all. It slows down the deck. I can't see how many decoys you're running, but run the max amount you have. You're also missing... Where's he at? You're missing a lot of 10s. Nilfgaard is a very 10-heavy deck. You want to take advantage of that. So, like, the Black Infantry Archers, the Fire Scorpion, the set, like, all these heroes. You do have a lot of the heroes, so you're good there. Yeah, you're good on the heroes. But yeah, Oleg and this guy's gonna give you Scorch power plus boost your power in the same token, and if you have decoys, you can play him multiple times. So, and if you have medics, you can revive him to play him in multiple rounds. So that's why this guy is such an important thing. Olgrade von Erich, this guy, he does what the Commander Horn does, but the only restriction is it doesn't affect the siege. So it only affects the archery and the melee. So, and he gives you power. So that's why I run these instead. Because you want things that are maximizing your benefit from each card, because you're never going to go through your entire deck as Nilfgaard. It's just not possible. So, yeah. You need more revive power, and you need to bring out those 10s. And I would get rid of Weather and the Commander Horns. Is that closer to what you're looking for? Specifically?
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, really, okay, then yep. Just need to get those cards if I can remember to get them. If you can't remember to get where to get them, I definitely know for sure that there are tons and tons of guides online, because honestly, I use a lot of those guides to make sure that I collect everything, to make sure I don't miss anything or forgot about anything, you know. So I would absolutely use a guide. But the thing with Gwent in this game that I've noticed, the more of your cards you can use in a single round, then the more likely you are to succeed. And the more times you can use the same cards in multiple rounds, the more likely you are to win the entire game consistently. So, like, spies, decoys, medics. 3 top priorities. Everything else is secondary. Spies, medics, and decoys. Top 3. Anything that gives you draw power, anything that gives you revive power, anything that allows you to repeat those processes. And then if you get into a spy for spy conflict with the NPC, and then they end up passing, don't use up all your decoys, because remember, you want some of those spies to go into the graveyard if you've got medics, because then you can pop those medics and then revive the spy and get the same benefit. So you got to remember those combinations as well. So, yeah, but you got to figure out how to maximize I call them tricks. That's what I call them. I call them tricks. You got to figure out how to maximize with your own personal play style to maximize the tricks to allow you to use most of your cards in every round. That's pretty much the bottom. That's the ultimate goal there. That's what you need to achieve. And that's part of the reason why the Northern Realms deck, which you will constantly hear me refer to as the Temeria deck, is because the bonus effect you get from them is if you win the round, you get to draw a card. So then, like, that's a built-in draw power that you have with that deck. So that's another nice, wonderful bonus that you get. So the other decks don't give you that as much. Now I can say that if you're Nilfgaard, you have to be more mindful with your Scorch, because Nilfgaard's spies are so heavy-handed. I think like 2 of them are a 9 and a 7. So like what you do is you would pop a high level spy on their side, and then turn around and do something like pop a Scorch and then destroy that spy. So then they don't get the benefit of it, but you got the draw. You know, things like that. Those are the kind of combinations you also got to keep in mind for Nilfgaard, just because of how heavy-handed the spies are. Now, Skellige, on the other hand, Skellige's a mean deck. Skellige's a deck that is fairly challenging to learn. and fairly challenge, and then like once you think you've understood how the deck works, it's even more challenging at that point to master it and make it work on all circumstances with a single deck and not have to constantly shuffle around cards depending on the opponents or whatever, right? So Skellige, if you can master it, is a really, really nasty deck too. But it's challenging to master. I would have caught that with my deck. I'm not much of a strategist when it comes to card games like Gwent. Yeah, I also have a Temerian deck, which is full, and I am able to play with... Yeah, I'm telling you, that deck, hands down, is the best deck. Which is part of the reason why, like, my wife and I are, like, we still consider, like, one of these days, maybe we're going to get the actual physical cards to be able to play against each other, like my Temeria build versus her Skellige build, just to see who would actually win, like which build would actually win against each other, because both are very savage in their own right, and they're fast. And when I say fast, I mean you have stupid amounts of draw and revive power, or you have crazy swarm power. Like, they're quick decks. So that's why I'm just kind of curious on like how that would play out. Because I can't say which one's better, because I don't truly know, because I've never had them, those two exact builds run against each other. I wish I've had it, but I haven't had.
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Okay, we're killing him. We're gonna kill them all.
Get the hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses.
Herb Majors pay top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
I love how it says kill the bandits attacking the Peller's hut, right? As the quest.
I wonder about a man.
But then
Rick's friends all worked up.
But then when you looked at the names above them, it said Baron's henchman. So are you saying the Baron is nothing but a bandit? Or are you saying that these guys are posing as the Baron's men, but they're really bandits? Alright, let's take a look here. Nope. Yes. Okay, so we do need that. And we do need that. Damn it. Okay. I kind of want to add that. That's kind of a cool effect. Let's just do this. Alright. I just started a quest to get the Skellige deck for the Gwent tournament in Toussaint. You have to play with the Skellige deck. Yes. Yes, you do. So, here's a fun fact. I was going to save it for you guys. But, I have never, in all my time playing the game, won that tournament. Because I'll either lose on the third opponent, or I'll lose on the final opponent. Every fucking time. But My wife, on the other hand, mastered the Skellige deck and won the tournament. And when she won the tournament, they gave her this badass like Gwent trophy that she got to decorate her house with. Like it was pretty cool. And got to get your guys' opinion. Would you like my wife to show you guys how to play with a Skellige deck one of these days? Like her come on and do a broadcast with you guys on my channel and talk about, hey, this is how to build a Skellige deck, this is why we're doing this way, and give like a little tutorial. That's something you guys would like to see, let me know, and then maybe I'll be able to talk her into it. But if you guys can go without card tutorials, then we'll just keep adventuring. But something to think about, because again, she's won that tournament and they gave her a cool trophy, and she was the one who mastered the Skellige deck build. And I'm not gonna lie, it's stupidly savage once you learn it. Mother of Legend Lurk has gone a lurky, but time will only tell. Thank you for the lurk, Mom. Thank you. Hope your day is going well. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the Peller now. So the Peller is the one who gave Anna, the Baron's wife or daughter, one of the two, a protective charm. I think it was the wife. So we're gonna go try to find out what the charm was for and all of that, so that way we can go to continue to find the Baron's family. In exchange, he'll tell us where Ciri went. So that's what we are doing. Damn, that's harsh, bro. No, like, legit. She's that good. She's really that good with that deck. Like, I had such a hard time learning the deck. I just finally was like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm good. I'll just stick with my Temeria deck, and I just won't have the trophy. And my wife was like, no, check this out. And I watched her, and she won every single one. And, like, I'm sitting here watching her, how she won each hand, like, how she played it, right? And I was just like, oh, dude. Like, yeah, you can tell right off the bat, like, right whatever she draws in the beginning, you can tell right immediately if she's won or not. It was that savage. It was amazing.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils, who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Oh, and by the way, for those who don't know, the armor and the swords that we are wearing right now is one part of the new DLC. It's one of the new DLC sets that they've released. So that is what we are currently wearing.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
It's something to aim for, to be a crowning achievement if you could win that trophy. Oh, absolutely, I totally agree. Which is what we're going to be doing. Like, we are going to win that trophy during this playthrough. Like, it's happening. But I was thinking, you know, I was curious about that whole what if I brought in my wife, because she's the Skellige expert, and was like, and sat down and went and gave you guys like a tutorial one day for a short broadcast. You know, she jumped, and like it would be like people would know in advance, so that way they could plan for it. But like her sit down right, before we get to the tournament, and she can go, okay, and then like I can have all the decks built up, and she can just sit down with that same profile and go, okay, so this is how we're going to build this deck out this way, and this is why we're going to use these cards, and this is how this is going to work, and these are our combinations. These are our tricks. These are what we want to have and don't want to have, and actually like explain and show and play multiple games with Major Domo, so that against multiple different decks, so that way you can see how everything actually works. That's what I was talking about, like a tutorial, an in-depth Q&A tutorial, because you'd be able to ask her questions and she'd be able to answer them.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found.
I love how you can see the blade through the
None
sheath.
better than princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Facts, man. Like, they're vicious. Alright. That would be great. Okay, cool. Then that's something I'll have to talk to her about and see if she'd be willing to do. But yeah. And if she is willing to do it, then what we'll do is I'll figure out with her what a good schedule would be, and then let everybody know in advance what day and time. And then she would be live for however long it was that everyone needed for their questions. Or how much ever time she felt comfortable with, because she's not a streamer. But, like I said, I don't know anybody who's more of an expert than her. So anyways, what I was saying, those, I thought that was silver, stitching or something like that. I didn't realize, oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. I didn't realize that was holes in the leather. I don't know how I feel about that now. A leather sheath that's not protecting your blade from the elements. Huh. I don't know that I care for that. It's kind of a foolish design. I can't hear this goat at all. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to be using my Witcher senses when I use the bell. I guess it would help if I actually read the message. I mean, read the quest, huh? Hey, bud. Bam! Well, let's see. What do we got in here? Anything of note? Okay, steps are good. Steps indicate we can get back up. Okay, got some chests. We got some chests. I always wondered why that guy has chicken feet attached to his outfit. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Well, trying to think. Oh, there it is. Look at that. The bear steel sword mastercrafted. That's why we came down here. Look at that. Wasn't that fantastic? We just unintentionally stumbled across a Witcher school schematic. Like, that was cool. The chicken feet thing, isn't that like, I'm going to sound ignorant as hell here, and I do apologize if anybody finds it offensive. I'm not, it's not the intent. Doesn't that have to do with, like, witchcraft and voodoo, and, like, you know, like, the old school, like, sacrifice the animals, and then use every part of them, and they would use the claws to mark,
goat.
to write with the blood or whatnot?
Princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
And again, if I am wrong and anybody knows better,
Come on,
or
let's go see
knows
the
more
bell.
accurately rather, please let me know. I would prefer to be informed than remain ignorant.
Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
That's
Come
right.
on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
You know, sometimes when
Do I
Geralt says
really
something,
have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, damn it.
sometimes when Geralt says things, just because of the tone that Geralt's voice is in constantly, he sounds
Go.
super freaking sarcastic on shit that shouldn't sound sarcastic. Or that it's like, oh, you're going to the cave. Good thing we just killed the bear.
Out this
Huh.
area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do
Yeah.
I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you do. But then other things, like he makes it sound like it's got a double innuendo there. Like the, come on, gotta get you back to the Peller. He misses you something awful. You know, it's like, really, Geralt, you had to go there? To the goat? You had to tell the goat that?
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the Peller.
Woo!
There are wolves about.
I wouldn't know, that's why I asked. It was something I wondered.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
All right, let's do
Can
this.
we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. There is blood. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna, no Tamara, just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Alright, so. Now. Woo! Make sure you're looting everything. Once we got the looting done, now we're going to go ahead and step on outside. And check our inventory space. We're solid. Okay. Where are we located? So we can take this fast travel point to this fast travel point to jump on up there. Ooh, that... Oh, I know what quest that is. That's an interesting quest. Okay. Run! So, when we get there... You know, it's cool that they added a new armor. It is. Just the armor, it looks bulky to me. And his fighting style is not tanky. His fighting style is very agile, you know? So that's why I'm just like, the armor doesn't fit his fight style. What are you doing?
Lightning strike.
Oh, gosh. Really? Okay. Let's do this. See the fire? See the barn? Run! While you're sprinting, be careful not to bump into anything too, like, stable, like a wall or a person running directly at you and you hit them directly head on. Because if your character falls down, then it takes a hell of a lot longer to stand back up.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Woo! Alright. So now we gotta sprint. Now, here, we're gonna want Ard.
Damn it, lots of
Here's
smoke. Gotta
why we
hurry.
want Ard. Boom. Clear the path. Oh, wrong direction. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Do something! Door! Open the door! Good work!
Woo! Make sure you get all the horse doors before you open the door. Okay? Saves all the horses.
You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play
Suggesting?
me for a
I didn't
fool.
suggest
You've
shit.
been
I
beating them for years.
straight out
Finally,
accused.
they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Fucking get out of here!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Mistake. We need to talk.
Woo! I'm gonna wait till I can actually pause because it won't let me pause cutscene.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Okay, here we go. Also, is that a new feature? When you upgrade your abilities, you get 8 mutagen slots. That is part of the Blood and Wine DLC. The Blood and Wine DLC, I believe, is the one that added that.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Okay.
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Look at his clothes. Like Geralt's clothes.
Aye.
It's like the wind's blowing,
It wasn't as it seemed.
but we're inside.
Seems.
But the wind's blowing. Look at his hair too. It's flowing in the wind. Indoors. Like there's a dude just right off screen with a big old fan just directing it.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with
Massive
nothing.
storm going on in the
Nothing.
background outside the window.
Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, a little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
No shit.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Okay, so this decision affects this outcome of this storyline. There is a correct one, and then there's an incorrect one as far as like good versus evil decision, and that is largely based on perspective. So what we're gonna do though is we're gonna lift the curse, because that was originally what the Peller suggested. That was the first thing Geralt suggested. And it's the lesser of the two evils. And you'll understand the evils later on, because it affects one of the endings. Because there's multiple endings to this storyline.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Woo! Let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Okay.
A bit further. Follow me.
Where's the shovel, bro? I don't see the shovel. I told you to bring a shovel. Where is it? You ain't got pockets?
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Axie. They are indeed. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna try to, like I said, turn it into a hob.
Lovely spot.
Or a
Damn
guardian.
it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
So here, right here. Turn into a
Take it
lubberkin.
in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
So for those who don't know, that is a time decision. You need to make that quickly. If you fail to make a decision, it automatically goes into attack mode.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit. I actually need this and Yerden. I remember this. So you're gonna fight wraiths along the way here, folks. If you guys haven't done it this way before, you are gonna fight wraiths. So prepare for that. And here they come.
Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Boom, boom. You have to deal with the specters quickly. Whee! Woo! Before you can deal with the lubberkin, because the fighting will provoke the lubberkin, okay? Or the botchling, rather, because it's a botchling currently.
Me?
So,
Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
so anyways, yeah, the fighting provokes it, so you need to do the axis sign. I've noticed you still bring up the radial menu when you're doing your sign changing. Just hold down the cast button corresponding. Oh no, I like the radial because then it's a quick reference for me, an overview of everything I have access to really quickly assess, okay, is there something better that I didn't think of before this idea? So that's why I prefer using the radial. It's just my play style.
Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us. Squirming again, like a daft eel.
Boom.
Worked. It stopped.
That and the other thing is, if you
Chosen
notice,
No.
is you see how everything in the screen kind of goes into slow motion. That's the other thing it does, is it
So
gives me,
think of one. It's important.
it buys me time to think too. That's another tactical. It's kind of like a tactical slowdown. That's the other cool part.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
So there's the shovel. You didn't bring it with you, bud. I said specifically, bring it with you. This dude, he left it at the freaking castle.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Alright, so here is what we do now. We sit and wait. Midnight. Dun, dun, dun,
By
dun.
blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Imagine how cool that would be. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you
Lead me
guys
to
after
those
this.
bound to you by blood.
So imagine a Witcher MMO where you could make your own custom Witcher. Pick what Witcher school you came from, and each school would have its own little bonuses, passive bonuses, right? And then you could start your own, like, chapters for your schools, right? Or hybrid schools, like School of the Sphinx, for example, which is wolf and cat. But then as a Witcher, because you're going out into the world with NPCs and doing quests like monster hunting contracts and stuff and whatever else they want you doing. But like for payment, sometimes you can be like, no, I invoke the right of the law of surprise. And then you can actually like save up and buy a little homestead and just have a bunch of kids stashed away there that are being raised until they're old enough to enter Witcher school. And then they get sent over to whatever Witcher chapter you belong to be part of the NPC recruits for like Witcher versus whatever kingdom for siege events, for a PvE or PvP events. Like that would be kind of cool. Woo! That's such an interesting game. I would play that game, right? That's one of those games like when you just explain it to someone, they're at minimum, if they play Witcher and they're a Witcher fan, whether it's books, video games, combination of it, whatever, if they're a Witcher fan, they're going to be like, well, I at least have to check it out. It's interesting enough in its description that I'm going to at least look at it. And then at that point, as a developer, all you have to do is literally go, okay, so they played it, and this is what they said about it. This is what they want changed. This is what they want us to keep. This is what they want us to fix. This is what they want us to get rid of or whatever, you know? And it's like, then from that point forward, you're solid because all you do is listen to your fan base and make those adjustments. And no matter what, your game can't fail because it's exactly what your fans are asking for. Bam! Perfect game. You just have to make it interesting enough for them to start playing it and want to keep playing it, and then listen to what they say. Collecting all these ingredients, because I haven't made all the decoctions and potions and oils and yeah, all the alchemy stuff. I haven't done that, all of it yet. Not even close. So, need to make sure I'm still collecting ingredients along the way. So that way when I either get the rest of the recipes or I get the rest of the ingredients, I have a means in which to actually craft everything needed. Okay, so this one's just genuinely busted. Got it.
Ugh, sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Go over there.
A bracelet.
There we go.
One of them must have dropped it.
Okay, okay. And then... No, and then...
They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Woo! Okay. Wait. Oh. Nate. So it's red, but it's not... Okay, so it's just part of the same clue then.
Wants to show me something more.
What is that? Oh, it's two wolves. Okay. I was like, is that just one big creature, or is that just like a pack of creatures so closely on top of each other? I couldn't tell based on what the mini-map was showing me. Let's do this, bud.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look at horse carcass. Damn, you're ugly.
Okay. Okay. I think that's everybody. I don't think we got any more uninvited guests interfering with our investigation. Our treasure hunt, if you will. Alright, let's take a look here. So we gotta investigate the dead body of the horse.
What do we have here?
Bones.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Woo!
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
I mean, it would have been a quick and easy payoff of going and getting our information. But, yeah, you're right, Geralt. It's a good thing. Oh, come on. There's never just one wolf. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. Is it going to attack? Nope. Oh, so they're scattered, zigzagged on the road. Alright, so we are being chased now. Let's do it. Okay. Doesn't look like the other ones are interested, so we can move on safely now and not be pursued. Woo! Alright, this place. This place! Broken ore.
A fisherman's
rope ladder.
Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Boom! Just barges in the middle of the night. What's up, people?
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Bam!
Quiet, boy.
Kids, man. Kids.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Okay.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Okay. So, we're going to get all this information, but we're actually going to go after Oxenfurt first because that's how we get a pass from the Baron. And we have a special dialogue and everything, and then, yeah. So we're going to go that route first. And then we're going to go after his wife. So we're going to take care of that first, and then take care of the wife.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Thank you for that alert, Compound Geese. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. That beast sounded like a chort to me. Big, galloping beast, right? With horns, giant claws, huge strength, red coal eyes. That sounds like a chort. So they did a pretty good description there if you know your bestiary in the game, because the description is a chort.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
That is wise words.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
How to answer that question? Oh, there's a pearl. There's 2 pearls. Let's see, what else you got? Man, these peasants, they're just so kind with all their generous donations to the Witcher Fund. Alright, folks. Thanks for your kind donations.
So here our paths diverge. Thank
Woo!
you, Dale. Go in peace.
Bam! Okay, so let's see here. Where is my nearest fast travel marker? My nearest fast travel marker. There's actually one right freaking here. Let's go talk to the Baron. So let's summon Roach. Go talk to Baron. We'll pick up that side quest that's there on the way. I don't know what's going on with Roach. I just whistled for him. There we go.
That's it, Roach.
But, we'll pick up that side quest along the way. We'll go talk to the Baron because,
Not your lucky day.
the Baron will have a pass for us to be able to get to Oxenfurt. Unless the one we got from that sergeant counted already. But, either way, it's a good idea to talk because then you get a unique dialogue about that voodoo doll thing that he made of Triss Marigold.
Hey, ya.
Ah, this guy. Draw your weapon. Alright, bud. Let's do this. Let's have this conversation.
Halt! Standard Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste. for I've 99 left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight.
Bam!
I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Yes, with no hesitation. Yes. And like no emotion behind it too. Just pure confidence. Just yes. As a matter of fact.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Let's see, what's our inventory set now? Okay, we're still good on our inventory space, so we won't worry about that. Alright, so once we get up here, we can talk to the Baron, and then we're going to head on out to Oxenfurt to deal with his daughter first, and then we'll go down to the bog.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
20 crowns. Very cool. Very cool. So if you save the dude, 20 crowns. Do do do.
Don't object to your white mug.
Let's go inside. Let's see, what level are we? We're 7. Yeah, we're okay for now. For gear, we don't have to worry too much about that stuff. Oh, you're outside in your garden. He's outside in the garden. Of course he's outside in the garden. Why? Because we went inside the first time. Because we didn't pay attention to our map markers.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There he is. Hey, bud. How's it going?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
And raining. I'm just saying, it's raining, bro. Standing outside in the rain and steel plate that you're wearing.
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Bam. Alright, so now we get to play as Ciri again. And again, she's wearing her alternate look.
Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome. Well, his character in the second game. As comparison to the other leaders.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Sir, good evening, sir. Care for a sandwich, sir? Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, man, Bear Nug. How's it going? How's it? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Matter of fact, shout out, and then we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna do this old school because I just realized I forgot to do these. So we're gonna go first. We're gonna go with Man Benrug. First, we've talked about the perfect day many times. Perfect day? You have to start it correctly. Manbernug is that place to start the perfect morning. Now I understand Mondays is an awful word. It's almost a forbidden word because that's the one day of the week Manbernug does not stream in the morning. So it's the one day a week that it's guaranteed not to be a perfect day. So, if you guys haven't gone over and hit that follow button, make sure you do so the other 6 days can be perfect. Okay? Just do it. Trust me. And then, totally forgot to do 2 others. So we're going to knock those out real quick. Froggy Pate was in here earlier, and I totally forgot to do the shout-outs, so I do apologize. Froggy Pate, he is a veteran, he is a father, he is an amazing streamer, and he's been doing World War Z usually, but his last stream he did was the High on Life, which it's on Game Pass for our Xbox users. And that game is hilarious. Just like the dialogue that the NPCs and that you see in the commercials that they have running on their TVs in the game, and like that game is hilarious. Truly, truly hilarious. So go check that stuff out. Go hit that follow button. And then we've got Compound Geese. So, Compound Geese was playing Call of Duty Warzone. Typically called, Compound Geese is going to stream multiple games in a day. So, get to see a different little variety of things throughout the day. If you're one of those that like to change things up so you don't get, it doesn't get stagnant. So, if you like the variety, if you like seeing different things throughout the day, because it's not all the same genre that he plays either. Like, I've seen him do some survival games. I've seen where it's go, survive, build, all this stuff. And I've seen him also go and do, like, competition shooting stuff in, like, Call of Duty, but then he'll also do, like, the futuristic stuff. So, it's a variety. All in the same day. It's pretty cool. So, go hit that follow button, too. Alright, so let's get caught up with chat. Pretty good here, winding down for the evening. Long day at the workplace. It's all gravy now. Very nice, very nice. Thanks, man. How are the grandkids? The grandkids are doing pretty good. Pretty good so far. Oh, thank you. Hey, man, how's it going? Alright, welcome back, Compound Geese. Alright, so we're gonna say at Scareborne.
At Scareborne?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally.
Ooh.
What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What's the problem?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
Oh!
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
All right. Pretty good here. Okay, hope your Monday went well. It was wonderful. Thank you. That's about the best answer for a Monday. It is. Because it can't be perfect, but it can be wonderful.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man's up!
I don't know. Giving up a custom sword, though. Like, I don't know that I would stake that. Unless I knew for sure, like 100% that I had the race in the bag. Like, no. So, the mini-map, you have to use the mini-map in order to do this race, or do any of the races, because you have to follow the yellow line, not your quest marking line, okay? You only have to follow... Yeah. Because they will lead you off course on some of the courses. And you'll end up losing for going out of bounds.
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Woo! Let's do it.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up.
Ooh,
Hadn't
listen
considered that
here, bud.
possibility before.
If I gotta
Don't
smack
worry,
you around
I'll
again
find
like I
Anna
just
too.
did out in front of the barn, so help me. So help me, Baron. Talk to me like that again. Come at me, bro.
So long.
Exactly, can't complain. It was great spending time at the day with the wife, doing errands. Outstanding. Yeah, I had to run quite a few errands today, too. And then got to spend some time with my son today, so that was kind of cool. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Freaking Baron talking to me like that after I just whooped his ass in front of all of his men.
Wait,
Really?
Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that doll right there was what we were in the conversation. Because it gives you a unique dialogue if you guys haven't heard it. But that's about it. It's not needed, necessarily. But it's kind of cool. Gives you a little bit more insight on the mentality and, you know, maybe one person's perspective. So, and it gets you, again, the all-important pass into Novigrad. If you want to get into Novigrad correctly, sorry, not Novigrad, Oxenfurt. It gives you that pass into Oxenfurt if you want to get into Oxenfurt correctly, instead of the way that I did of illegally swimming across the river. So, there's that. Alright, so we're going to go deal with this. And how we're going to deal with this is we're going to start here. Swim back across to the correct side of the river and then cross the river. Or maybe we can just talk to him here. Let's see.
Huh? What the fuck?
Crawl back under your rock. Come through.
Your kind spreads disease.
Defeat isn't a desertion.
Crack your
Oh.
skull open.
I guess because we already been in there, they're not going to force us to have the dialogue. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so we've got some new cards. We've got a little bit of draw power. I mean, we still need a lot of cards. We're still missing quite a few. But we've got some better cards than what we had last time we were in Oxenfurt. So let's go do a little bit of Gwent playing and see if maybe we can do better now that we've improved the deck a little bit. And then we'll worry about doing the rest of the questing after. Alright, this guy.
A customer.
A customer. Nobody talks like that. And nobody points the way he's pointing when they're having dialogue. Like, stop doing that, video game developers. That and
What would you say to a little game of Gwent?
Alright, we don't need to make changes. We're at minimum card numbers, so let's do it. Oh, he's got a monster deck. He's gonna swarm. Okay, so we got that. Damn, I don't have many tricks at all. I got a spy. Let's hope I get something with this spy. I did not. I did not. This may not go the way I want. Oh, okay. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. I'm okay with you doing that because if you throw it back over here, I can use it again. Throw it back over here, please. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. We're going to do this. Bam. And then your opponent has passed. That's cool because I can do this and draw 2 more times. And damn, I still don't have a freaking medic. Oh, wait, no, I do. Right there. We got a medic. Finally. Alright, so this gives me the win. But he didn't use any of his cards, which means he can hit hard and heavy in this match. And this round right here. Woo! So we're going to start throwing trash. Trash is stuff that is low in numbers and doesn't have any combinations. Like, it doesn't draw out more cards, it doesn't increase strength, it doesn't have an ability, okay? So that's what I consider trash cards. I wonder how much we can get them to waste. Because I have a medic and a decoy, so that means I can at least pull 2 more cards. I still don't have the other one for this, so this one doesn't really help me. Oh, please pull from your hand. No, it didn't pull anything. Alright, Vess. You gotta go. Okay. Throw the blue stripe up there. There it is, the crones. Always, always wait for that shit. So, now we get to do this wonderful thing of throwing away the hand. Because they have 1 card left and we have 5. One of which is a medic. And another one is a decoy. So, we've got the next round, period, no matter what. They already passed. So, like, we just drop Roach, and that's it. We don't even need to play the rest. $122 points is what they pulled in that last round. Woo! So we got the 20 crowns that we bet. And then we've got Philippa Einhart. Ooh, I think that one's a hero, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's a hero. You know what that means? That means I can get rid of a low-level trash card. Let's get rid of Skags. Okay. Okay. Making some progress. Very nice, very nice. I should probably sell stuff while I'm here, too. A customer. Show me your wares.
Show me what...
And we gotta sell this junk, because we're not gonna carry it. Roach doesn't have anything other... What are you buying this at? You're buying it at an 8? I will absolutely sell it to you at 8. Okay. Crafting. Repair, there we go. It's gonna cost 54. What are we at percentage-wise? We're in the 90s still with everything. I mean, let's do it. It's only 54 gold. Keeps our gear nice.
Farewell.
So again, for those who don't know, whenever you play Gwent against somebody, the very first time you win against them, you get a card. And that's every single player. Until you've collected all the cards. With the exception of the unique hero cards, okay? So the unique hero cards, if you're missing those are from specific characters or specific events, okay? If it's just like the generic cards, then as long as you're missing some of those, then every Gwent player will continue to give you a card the very first time you beat them. After that, they just give you coin. Alright, so let's check with Stepan again and see if we can play him.
What'll it be?
Gwent, man, let's do it.
A round of Gwent.
Why not? But you know my rules. High stakes, always.
I'll play on your terms.
So here's the thing that I don't get. So they always say high stakes, right? When you're going through and doing the quest line. If they lose a hero card. But if you lose, you don't lose anything. So they don't win anything either. So like, where's the high stake for that? Start game. Oh, get rid of that crap. Get rid of that crap. Alright. So, we got a spy. And he canceled my ability, huh? Okay. That's cool. Here, have a spy. We got a decoy. Cool, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so we're gonna go 8 and 6 and pass. Boom. Give me my next draw. It's not the cards I was hoping for, but it'll do. Alright. You know what? We just picked it up. Let's go ahead and send it. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that. There she is. Spy card. Watch. There it goes. And then here's our decoy. And then we're gonna throw this. Bada-bam. I really hope they can do another spy. Because I still have not got Dijkstra. I want Dijkstra to get some game time here, man. Some rain, huh? Hot dang. Okay. Okay, bud. Let's see. How close is it? So if I drop those, is it actually going to make a difference other than making you blow your cards? It's not. So let's make you blow your cards because I got a medic. There we go. Because that right there was what I wanted. Alright, so we're gonna give him this round just because I want the draw power. And I can't clear the weather. And I rely very heavily on having clear weather. Oh my goodness. They are so brilliant. That hurt. That hurt. Okay. Okay. I got you, bud. We have to win this one. We don't have a choice anymore. It's gonna be the 5, isn't it? Yep, it's the 5. damn it, and it didn't give me Dijkstra. I was really hoping it was gonna give me Dijkstra. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think I can get... Oh, they're gonna pop another spy. I think I can get this to work. I think I got this. Maybe not. That right there, that reuse of that spy, I don't know that I got this anymore. Ah. Son of a mother... Yeah, that killed us. That's game. Unless he clears the weather. Yeah. Alright, so let's try that again because I think if I had gotten Dijkstra, we would have been able to...
Oh, I remember you. What'll it...
Let's try it one more time.
A round of Gwent.
Why not? But you know my rules. High stakes, always.
High stakes, always. It's not high stakes. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright. So we're going to try this one more time. I kind of want to put it in there because I know he's going to cancel my ability. Because that's what killed us last time. But it slows down the deck to run weather. Start the game. He just know he's canceling it right out the gate. Get rid of, there we go. We got both of our spies, our medic, and a decoy. There we go. That's a good start. That's a good start. Okay, so let's throw some trash out and see if they're going to... They're not. We have a distinct advantage, but one of our things is medics. Okay, so we have a 4-card advantage. What can I hope to draw? Heroes. Blue stripe. Maybe. I know he's gonna revive those heroes in the next round. I mean, those spies, and toss them on our side. So we're gonna be using our decoys to go back and forth with some spy trading next round. 25. I would need... Let's see, that's 13, that's 19, that's 25. So I would be the lowest there. Let's go ahead and give it to him. Let's get the spy trading going, let's see. Come on. There's this. See? That's what I talked about. That's spy trading. Which we immediately are going to take. Yep. Give us a big juicy spy. Very nice, very nice. And I'm going to give you a little tiny spy. Okay, so we got another stripe. Blue stripe. Very nice. Oh, he gave us a 4? Well, we're going to take the 4 off, and we're going to give him that one back. We're going to keep the 9. The 9's nice. Boom. Okay, so we're just going to drop 1 card and win the round. Now, this match, this round right here, this round is everything. This is for the meat and potatoes. And they're going to get some draw power. Yep. But we're going to get a 4 off of it. So let's hope that it doesn't hurt us too bad. That it worked out that way. But we'll see. Because the other thing is that we do have a spy in our inventory right now. Okay. So that right there helped us because we can do this now safely. Because that 9 is now a 1. So now I'm going to force you to clear that, which is going to help us with our blue stripe combination. Or you're just going to not get those 9 points. But currently we are at a distinct advantage. But I don't foresee that staying that way if they don't clear that frost. Okay. So we're going to place a 5 out there because it's safe because they do have 10s on their sides and there's 6s. We're not going to place the second 5 out there as long as they still have cards because then it'll scorch him. So we're going to go ahead and start placing the blue stripes because they still got the frost up. So that's still going to keep them at low levels. And they're going to give me the spy card back. Of course they are. You better hope that those cards that you get matter, bro. Because if not, it's gonna suck to be you. Okay, so this is it. This is the last card I have. Let's see if it played off. If the gamble paid off. Because if we win this round, we win Yennefer of Vendenberg hero card, which also revives. It acts as a medic. Look at that. We're still sitting at 44. Bam. We won. They weathered everything and we still won. Bam. There it is.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
Woo!
Ah, what's this?
Alright, so we got Yennefer of Vendenberg. Right here. So that allows us to get rid of another trash card. Because that puts another hero and a medic in the deck. So that gives us more revive power. And again, heroes are not affected by weather. So you always want to run all the heroes that you can. Because of that reason alone. The being unaffected by weather matters. Okay. Woo! We leveled up off of that. Very nice, very nice. I can't remember if we beat the blacksmith or not, so let's play against him.
Greetings again. So, you got a job for...
Play Gwent. I can't remember if we could win if we kept losing against him as well.
Play cards. Gwent would.
All right, so we got some improved cards now. No spies. Medic and a decoy, though. Alright. That's cool. Here, have Vess. Oh, I can do 6. Oh, look at that. We can stay tied. How cool is that? We can stay tied. You bastard with your hero spy card. That hero spy card you have to go to Skellige to get, and I don't have access to Skellige yet. Yes, both of those came out of his hand. Are we gonna get them to throw everything in the beginning? Because that'll be cool. Haha, do it. Come out of your hand too. Damn it! All of them came out of the deck instead. I can throw Philippa out there and see what happens. So if they don't play a lot of their cards in the next round, if we don't win this round, I don't think we're going to win this game. I think we may have to eat the loss and start over again. Yeah, that was I was afraid of. No, we're good, because check this out. This is another cool little trick. 47, bam, we win, we get our draw card. I can play this. Grab our medic. Grab the blue stripe commando. 3 cards, 1 hand, 1 turn. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice, very nice. And then I can take this. Yeah, this. Pull the medic off the field again. So I keep that as like a back pocket option. Do this number. And see what happens. That happened. I mean, we're still winning. Technically. They've got 1 card left. 1 single card left. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna run it. Pull a 6. We're gonna pull Death Mold. Let's see it. Okay. And then you're gonna play your medic. You know what? No, I'm gonna clear the weather. Because now we know they got a medic and they're only gonna revive a low level card, so we just won this. Bam. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, Renee, welcome in, welcome in. How's your day going? Woo! Alright, so we got our coins, our crowns, I mean, and we got a monster card. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save here. Save here. Alright. Do 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 do. And you know what we haven't done? And we need to do? We need to go and see Mr. Macon. So we're going to go see Mr. Macon because it's my grandkids' bedtime. It is my grandchildren's bedtime. So we're going to go raid Mr. Macon. So please stick with me with the raid. And tomorrow we will continue Witcher. Schedule dependent. So thank you for being here. And I appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, and hope to see you in the future broadcasts. But make sure you chat in the chat when we get to mics. Make streamers feel good, keeps them motivated to keep coming back and giving you guys content and entertainment. So let's go ahead and head on over to mics. Let's get that set up. Bam! All right, here we go. Have an outstanding day, Legionnaires.